TS Board of Intermediate Education, Vocational Courses, Electronics and Communication Technician, ENCT First Year, Paper 1, Circuit Theory and Electronic Components, Unit 7, SMD Components, presented by C.H. Padma, MTS JL in ENCT, JVJC, Bazarghat, Nampalli, Hyderabad. Learning objectives of this chapter. The concept of surface mount technology SMT, the advantages and disadvantages of SMT over the pin through hole PTH method of mounting of components. Become familiar with various SMD components. Become familiar with various SMD packages. Explain the SMT soldering methods. Become familiar with SMT soldering stations. Concept of surface mount technology SMT. Surface mount technology SMT is a method of constructing electronic circuits in which the electrical components are mounted directly onto the surface of printed circuit boards PCBs. An electrical component mounted in this manner is referred to as a surface mount device SMD. An SMT component is usually smaller than its through-hole counterpart because it has either small leads or no leads at all. It may have short pins or leads of various styles, a matrix of solder balls, ball grid arrays, BGAs, or terminations on the body of the component. You can observe SMT board with typical IC packages in the following images. You can observe the SMT board, surface mount technology board with typical IC packages. They are using the typical IC packages and it is shown in the following images. Explain about SMD or SMT components. Types of surface mount devices SMD. SMT passive components, that is two terminal packages. So there are types of SMD components. Passive components. Under passive components like resistors, capacitors, inductors, and active components like diodes, transistors and ICs. Resistors, capacitors, inductors, they will come under the passive components. Diodes, transistors, ICs, they will come under the active components. Passive components like resistors, capacitors and inductors. Active components like diodes, SOT, small outline transistors. Integrated circuits, dual in line. There are types of integrated circuits, ICs, dual inline, like SOIC, small outline integrated circuit, SSOP, shrink small outline package, TSOP, thin small outline package, TSSOP, thin shrink small outline package. ICs, quad inline, integrated circuits, quad inline. There are types of ICs, quad inline, QFP, quad flat pack, PGA, pin grid array, BGA, ball grid array. So these are the types of surface mount devices which are used in the surface mount technology. SMD resistors. You can see the image of the SMD resistors in the following diagram. SMD resistors are rectangular in shape. They have metallized areas at either end of the body of the SMD resistor, and this enables them to make contact with the printed circuit board PCB through the solder. The resistor itself consists of a ceramic substrate, and onto this a metal oxide film is deposited. The thickness and the length of the actual film determines the resistance. You can see the image of the SMD resistor in the following diagram. SMD resistor packages. You can see the different types of SMD resistor packages with different numbers. SMD resistor packages with different package numbers like 0201, 0402, 0603, 0805, 1206, 1210, 1812, 2010, 2512. Like this, these are all the package numbers. The package number will indicate the size of the package in inches, length into width. We will consider the example, the package number 0201. 0201, it indicates that the size of the package is 0.02 inches length and 0.01 inches width. And the power rating is 1/20th of watt. And another example, 0402. The package number 0402, it will indicate the size of the package 0.04 inches length and the width is 0.02 inches. And the power rating of this package is 1/16th watt. Similarly, 0603. It is having length of 0.06 inches and width of 0.03 inches, and it is having power rating of 1/16th watt. And in this image, the following image, you can see the cross section of the SMD resistor package. It is having the parts of the package like this: resistance, resistor cell, glass, substrate, back conductor, bottom conductor, top conductor, end caps, trim notch, substrate. Like this, it is having all the parts in the package. This is the cross section of this SMD resistor package. You can see the package numbers like 0201, 0402, 0603, 0805, 1206, 1210, 1812, 2010, 2512. SMD capacitors. Here you can see the images of SMD electrolytic capacitor and SMD tantalum capacitor. SMD electrolytic capacitor, it is having the code like this. The leftmost line, it will indicate the polarity code. It is the anode, leftmost line. And it is having the codes like this. First code, it will indicate the logo AVX. After that, it is having 227A. In this 227, it will indicate the capacitance value in picofarad. 227, it will indicate 220 microfarads capacitance value. And this code A, this code will indicate the breakdown voltage, and A will indicate the A is equal to 10 volts. In the bottom table, you can observe the voltage codes like this. J will indicate 6.3 volts. A will indicate 10 volts rated voltage. C will indicate 16 volts DC rated voltage. E will indicate 25 volts DC rated voltage. V will indicate 35 volts DC rated voltage. H will indicate 50 volts DC rated voltage. Again, we'll come back to the code which is indicated on the electrolytic capacitor. It is having one line in the leftmost part. It will indicate the polarity code anode, and the logo is indicating the AVX. 227, it is indicating the capacitance value in picofarad, which is indicating 220 microfarad. And A, the code A will indicate the breakdown voltage 10 volts. T will indicate the year of manufacturing, and 15 will indicate the week number. BB, it will indicate double digit batch ID. These are the codes. Similarly, SMD tantalum capacitor. Here it is printed as again one logo at the leftmost part and one line at the leftmost part, which will indicate the polarity code. And 57, this is the major important digits. It will indicate the major important digits value of the capacitance. And 5 will indicate the multiplier code. And E, this code E will indicate the rated voltage of 25 volts DC. Like this, we can decode the values of the capacitance value. SMD capacitors. The SMD capacitors, instead of having leads, they have metallized connections at either end. They have the advantages such as ease of manufacturing, smaller size, lower spurious inductance, and lower cost. Multi-layer ceramic SMD capacitors. The multi-layer ceramic SMD capacitors form the majority of SMD capacitors that are used and manufactured. They are normally contained in the same type of packages used for resistors. They consist of a rectangular block of ceramic dielectric in which a number of interleaved precious metal electrodes are contained. The multi-layer structure, abbreviated as MLCC, is known as multi-layer ceramic capacitor. The structure gives rise to a high capacitance per unit volume. SMD component packages are passive rectangular components. The following table will show you the codes used in the SMD component packages. So the codes used in this are shown in the below table. It will indicate the product type. The code is used to indicate the product type and the dimensions of the package and the capacitance and the tolerance of that package and packaging type and the dielectric used and the DC working voltage and the capacitance. So the codes used for this SMD component packages will indicate the product type, dimension, length into width, capacitance and tolerance and packaging type and the dielectric type and the DC working voltage and the value of the capacitance. So all these codes are indicated in this table. Tantalum capacitors SMD packages. In this diagram, you can see the tantalum capacitor SMD packages. The images of tantalum capacitors SMD packages. And the codes. Size code, metric footprint. All these you can observe it in the images. Semiconductor SMD packages, transistor packages and integrated circuit IC SMD packages. So in the diagram you can see the images of all semiconductor SMD packages like transistor packages and integrated circuit SMD packages. You can see the images of all the transistor packages and IC SMD packages. Transistor SMD packages SOT23 small outline transistor. This SMD package has 3 terminals for a diode or transistor, but it can have more pins when it may be used for small integrated circuits such as an operational amplifier, etc. SOT223 small outline transistor. This package is used for higher power devices. It has generally 4 terminals, one of which is large heat transfer pad. Integrated circuit SMD packages SOIC small outline integrated circuit. This is a dual in the configuration and gun wing lids with a pin spacing of 1.27 mm. TSOP thin small outline package. This has a pin spacing of 0.5 mm. SSOP shrink small outline package. This has a pin spacing of 0.635 mm. TSSOP, Thin Shrink Small Outline Package. QFP, Quad Flat Pack, is a square package with leads on all four sides. The leads have a gull wing shape and have a narrow spacing. The spacing varies according to the actual chip. PGA, the pin grid array, is a type of packaging used for integrated circuits. PGAs are used with through-hole PCBs. PGAs accommodate higher density packages that are common with 32-bit microprocessors. BGA, ball grid array, utilizes an array of balls for providing external electrical interconnection. The balls are composed of solder and are attached to a laminated substrate at the bottom side of the package. The die of the BGA is connected to the substrate either by wire bonding or flip chip connection. SMD IC packages. In this diagram, you can observe various types of SMD IC packages like SOT23, SOT223, TO252, TO263, SOP, TSOP, TQFP, QFN, BGA, etc. Advantages of SMD over PTH in through-hole mounting. Advantages of SMD over PTH. First one, smaller components, much higher number of components and many more connections. Fewer holes need to be drilled through abrasive boards. Simpler automated assembly. Small errors in component placement are corrected automatically. Components can be placed on both sides of the circuit board. Lower resistance and inductance at the connection, leading to better performance for high frequency parts. Better mechanical performance under shake and vibration conditions. SMD parts generally cost less than through-hole parts. Fewer unwanted order signal effects in SMT parts when compared to leaded parts, yielding better predictability of component characteristics. Faster assembly. Disadvantages of SMD over PTH mounting. The manufacturing processes for SMT are much more sophisticated than through-hole boards, raising the initial cost and time of setting up for production. Manual prototype assembly or component level repair is more difficult due to very small sizes and lead spacing of many SMDs. SMDs can't be used directly with breadboards. SMDs solder connections may be damaged by potting components going through thermal cycling. These are the disadvantages of SMD over PTH in through-hole mounting. SMT soldering process. There are several stages required to solder SMDs to boards. However, two basic methods of soldering that are used. The two main methods for SMT soldering are wave soldering, reflow soldering. Reflow soldering is the most widely used method of soldering with surface mount components. The technology uses two main stages. First, a solder paste is applied to the board. Then the solder board is heated to enable the solder to melt. This stage in itself has several steps to ensure that the board is heated and cooled correctly. Using reflow technology, it is possible to reliably solder assembly components and particularly those with very fine pitch leads. This makes it ideal for use in mass production of electronic products. Soldering stations. One of the major elements that is always required in any electronic production or PCB assembly area is the ability for rework. The component removal and replacement needs to be done using skill and the right equipment so that no damage is caused. The solder station comprises equipment for solder and desoldering. Here in the diagram you can see the image of a solder station. Soldering stations is the continued topic of soldering stations. The desoldering elements of the solder station comprises of a heated element with a central hole that is connected to a vacuum pump. In this way, the solder station can be used to effectively apply heat and remove the solder from the joint. This means that a solder station will be the most effective way of ensuring that any network is undertaken with the minimum risk to the board. Short answer type questions. First one, what is surface mount technology? Answer, surface mount technology SMT is a method of constructing electronic circuits in which the components are mounted directly onto the surface of printed circuit boards, PCBs. Second question, give some examples of semiconductor assembly packages. The examples of semiconductor assembly packages are, few examples are SOT23 small outline transistor, SOT223 small outline transistor used for high power devices, SOIC small outline integrated circuit, TSOP thin small outline package, QFP quad flat pack, BGA ball grid array. Short answer type questions continued. Third one, mention the methods of assembly soldering. The two main methods of assembly soldering are, first one, wave soldering, second one, reflow soldering. Fourth question, what is the use of soldering station? The solder station can be used to effectively apply heat and remove the solder from the joint. It ensures minimum of the risk to the board. Long answer type questions. By looking into the PPT, you can answer these long answer type questions. First one, explain about assembly or SMT components. Second one, write the advantages and disadvantages of surface mount technology over PTH. By thoroughly looking into the PPT, you can answer these two long answer type questions.